about the University of Tsukuba. So first of all, I'll discuss about our city, Tsukuba. So Tsukuba is the largest science city in Japan. So that's the center for research and development. If you look at the map of Japan, that's in the middle part is Tsukuba, not that far from Tokyo. It just takes 45 minutes by Tsukuba Express from Tokyo to arrive at Tsukuba. And from the Naito International Airports, it just takes 1 hour by bus. So that's a view of Tsukuba. So about the city, it's the international city or largest science city in Japan. So here's the, okay, I'll leave the pointer. Here's the Mount Tsukuba. At the valley of this Mount Tsukuba, this is the science city. So the residents of this city is around 250,000 as of 2023, actually. And 12,000 foreigners from 147 countries and roughly 21,000 researchers. So it's say like roughly 1 in 10 Tsukuba residents is actually a researcher. And you'll be surprised to know that nearly half of Japan's public research and development budget is actually allocated to this single city. Mainly, the reason is that, as we mentioned, that this is the largest science city in Japan. The city is hosting more than 30 national research institutes and 200 private research institutes, of course, including the University of Tsukuba as a national institute. So you see some research institute like JAXA, Japan Aerospace Exploration Agency, is like the equivalent to NASA in US. High Energy Particle Research Center like KK, the National Institute of Advanced Industrial Science and Technology, National Institute of Material Science, just a few names like NARO. So these institutes are in close proximity to the University of Tsukuba, like within 5 to 10 kilometers within the University of Tsukuba. So most of the faculty members in our university, they have collaboration with some of these research institutes. And students have opportunity to do internship, and even they can actually develop their career in this research institute. So, well, I'll explain about the university more. Like, the number of universities in Japan is a bit old data though, around 800 university in Japan, like 100 is national university and the rest of them are private university. So based on the internationalization index and the level of education and research, Japanese Minister of Education, like mixed, they actually categorized two types, like type A and type B, and the Tsukuba University is belonging to the type A, just one of the 13 universities. So based on their education level and research of the mentioned. And if you look at the world ranking, it's belonging to like, as of the latest data, 350 to 400 position in the world. And in Japan, that is belonging to the top 10 university for the domestic ranking. So just the latest data is number 9 position. So there's a unique history. So just last year, we have celebrated 151 years of anniversary. So the university was founded as Higher Normal School in 1872. And then it became the University of Tokyo University of Education in 1949. And then in 1973, it becomes its current form, like as the University of Tsukuba. So it's a long history. And so far, this university has got 3 Nobel laureates, 2 in physics, and the latest one, although in 2000, Professor Shirakawa in chemistry from actually the engineering department. So the university has got 9 undergraduate schools and 24 colleges. So that's a general university. So it has actually socialities and humanities and social science, like international studies, medical science, life and environmental science, engineering, and natural science, of course. And also the university has the health and physical science and education. That means the sports school. and it has 8 graduate school and 1 integrative schools. So about the international students, the number is around 2,200. They are enrolled actually during the academic year 2023-2024. Number fluctuates roughly plus minus 100, and they are coming from 100 countries. The total number of students in Tsukuba University is for undergraduates is around 10,000, and for the graduate school it is around 7,000. So I think it's a good number in terms of the total number of the students in our university. So it's a good number for the international students actually. So university has a few campus program with several university abroad, like the Ohio State University, UC Irvine University at Sao Paulo at Brazil, National University at Taiwan, and Grenoble University, University of Bordeaux in France, and also University at Malaysia. So campus program, basically they're sharing coursework and teaching facilities in between 2 campuses, and also like some department they have the dual degree program, like the engineering department in the graduate level, not in undergraduate level. They have actually dual degree program with the University of Grenoble in Alps, and we have an exchange program with 360 colleges around the seven countries. That means the student can visit the particular colleges in those universities, and they can actually earn the credit. So it's like the exchange program. And from this September, actually, university has started its first international campus in Malaysia. So Tsukuba University's international campus in Malaysia. That's the first international campus for public university in Japan. Okay. So about the international degree programs taught in English in University of Tsukuba. So basically, 5 schools offer 7 programs, total 7 programs in English. The schools are like the life and environmental science. I'll discuss detail later. The School of Social Science, Global Issue, Engineering, and Medical Science. That's for the transfer program actually. So, and so these are the programs for the international students taught in English, and we have actually 4 programs taught in Japanese for the international students. So I'll explain later. So about the programs taught in English for foreign students or international students, from the School of Life and Environmental Sciences, I have 3 programs in undergraduate level, like the biological science, agrobiological resource science, and geoscience. So the degree offered as a Bachelor of Science in case of College of Biological Sciences and Geoscience, and the degree is offered as a Bachelor of Bioresource Science from the College of Agrobiological Resource Science. So I'll explain briefly, and I'll receive the specific questions in Q&A session. Okay. So for the biological sciences, they basically deal with the plant and a non-human animal. So they covers both the fundamental science like the genetics and animal and plant physiology, and also like the macro level like the ecosystems, like the developing biology, and also including the like projects. So few keywords they cover in this course is like the genetics, biochemistry, ecology, physiology, evolution, and so on. And from the agrobiological resource sciences, the focus on the human environmental interactions involving agriculture. So the few keywords, those are covered in these courses or in these programs are like the agricultural economics, plant and animal breeding, environmental chemistry, agricultural engineering, agrobiology, applied biological chemistry, environmental engineering, etc. And from the College of Geoscience, they offer like the physical geology, like they cover the earthquakes, volcanoes, study of landslides, erosion, water hydrology, paleontology, that means fossil science, geochemistry, etc. And also they cover the human geography, like the cities, human movements, tourism, and so on. So our next program taught in English is International Social Science. So International Social Science, the adopted curriculum from the College of Engineering, College of Social Science, and College of International Studies. So it's a multidisciplinary curriculum, uh, considering like the sociology, economics, political science, law, international relations, and international development. Please keep in mind that these are the major keywords or the focus that will be covered by the international social science. They are not a different department. So this is a single department, and the degree is offered as the Bachelor of Arts in International Social Sciences. So our next program is a bachelor's program in a global issue. It's a very interesting program. So it's a 4-year program to provide students with the basic knowledge and techniques to resolve the global issue related to environmental matters and human beings. So they consider both the human beings and the environment, like they consider earth and environment, human health and well-being, and risk and security involving the environment, involving the health hazard for the human being. And they consider the social diversity and inclusiveness. Basically, they work towards the achievement of the sustainable global index for 21st century. And this program, starting from academic year 2025, is offering few slots for the full funded government scholarships. That's the mixed scholarship. And this degree offered from this program as a Bachelor of Arts and Science. This is very interesting. The degree is as a Bachelor of Arts and Sciences. Okay, so as for the English taught program, our final program is the bachelor's program in interdisciplinary engineering. That's a newly launched program since 2018. So it's adopted curriculum from various fundamental engineering fields. So that's an interdisciplinary engineering program. So they cover like the electrical and electronics engineering program, the mechanical engineering program, aeronautics engineering, material science. They focus on like the chemical engineering. So basically, this program covers all the macro level engineering to macro level engineering. So macro level engineering, like the nanotechnology, material science, energy, optics, and electronics. And the macro level is like the mechanical engineering, robotics, and mechanics. And also it includes the computer science, that includes the modeling and simulation, the AI, the virtual reality, and so on. So we have to keep in mind that the degree is offered as a Bachelor of Engineering. This is a single degree program. So degree will not be awarded in the different engineering field, because this is interdisciplinary engineering. So degree will be offered as a Bachelor of Engineering. And this program also offers a few slots of the government scholarships, that say the mixed scholarship. There's a few slots. And the one of this, the feature of this interdisciplinary engineering or the ID program is that from the 3rd year, a student will have to start the full-fledged research. Usually in engineering education, in Japan, in the traditional curriculum, students start their bachelor research from in the final year, the 4th year. But here they will start from the 3rd year. So 3rd year and 4th year. So they'll do the research, and they'll be engaged. They'll have to be engaged in 2 laboratories. That means they'll have to pick 2 different laboratories or 2 different research topics. Just put few keywords for the research topics, like the microsatellites projects, the human-robot interface, the material engineering, the topics related to energy engineering, topics related to the electrical vehicles, optics, and also like the virtual reality, augmented reality, etc. So this program, they have their own dedicated websites, so you can get more information from their websites actually. So that's about the programs. The last program taught in English is the medical sciences. That's a transfer only program. That means the international students can enter this program as a third year students and study for 2 years to get the bachelor's degree in the medical sciences. So this program is offered by the School of Medical Sciences, but we have to keep in mind that the degree is offered as a bachelor's degree in medical sciences. That is not like the medical degree for the practice, but that's a degree for medical research and the related subjects. Okay, so as for the international students, we have a few programs taught in Japanese. The school is actually a Japan expert program, and for this program to enroll, a student will require some skills of Japanese language like GLPT N2 or N3 level, depending on the program. And in addition, before starting this program, the student will be offered 6 months of the intensive Japanese language training. So we have a few programs like from the College of Agrobiological Resource Sciences, that is the Bachelor of Bioresource Science, and also the Bachelor of Agricultural Science. And from the School of Nursing, that's a Bachelor of Science in Nursing. And for the healthcare course, like Bachelor of Science in Healthcare. And also the Bachelor of Arts in Japanese Language Education. And from the College of Japanese Language and Culture, there's another program, Bachelor of Arts, and also Bachelor of Art and Design from the Art and Design course. And from the School of Art and Design, there's a program, Bachelor of Art and Design. So there are 3 programs that will be taught in Japanese for the internet, offered for the international students. Okay, so that's all about our program, and that's the general admission requirements. The programs, they may have their specific requirements, but the general requirements are like that. The students will have to have the completed or expect to complete 12 years of formal education in school, and student will have to submit the study plan. There'll be 2-stage screening. So first stage screening is actually to submit the documents like the study plan. That means they will have to write an essay, financial plan. They have to provide the certificate of completion or the expected completion, the academic transcripts, letter of recommendation, and the standardized test for the English proficiency, and requirement like TOEFL and TOEIC, and also like the IELTS. And requirement, so the minimum requirements actually depends on the programs offered. And some program like the interdisciplinary engineering program, the IT program, they also requires standardized test for the mathematics skill, like SCT or SCT types of the test. And application period, like program like the life and environmental science and international social science, the online application will be started from October 23rd of this year until December 1st. For the engineering program, that's from October 23rd until December 21st, until November 21st. So please, depending on the programs, the application periods are different. So please take care about this issue. And for the bachelor programs in global issue, it will be start a bit late, like from December 2nd until December 25. And for the BPGI program, there's actually student will also have to submit some documents by postmail. So as I mentioned, that's the first stage screening, depending on the documents screening. And after the documents screenings, we'll make some short list, and then there will be individual interview. That means the second stage is screening around March. So the student can sit for this interview examination through online from outside. And enrollment for all this program will be from September of next year. Like for the application period of this year, the enrollment will of the students will be offered in September 2025. So that's about our program in brief. So I'll briefly explain now the campus life in University of Tsukuba. So, uh, well, we have actually over 250 clubs and societies. So students can find their club of interest or circle of interest actually. So we have 2 student festivals and 2 sports days through the year. And we have actually a music club, we have actually chess club, hiking club, biking club, cricket club, so soccer club, many clubs. So if someone don't find their clubs, so they can just gather few similar-minded students and they can actually register for the new clubs or the circles. This is a big university actually. This is some pictures from the club activities. Maybe boating club, music club, so rugby club, so some dance club, some sports club, the activities from the school, the sports club, the fencing. That's the university festival around May, and we have actually also the city festivals around August. Like the international festival around August. So as I mentioned that we have actually international residents from around 160 countries actually. So like the few pictures from the science tour, that is tour in JAXA, that's in KK. And few pictures around the city, some cultural exploration and experience. There's the Shinto, second largest Shinto shrine in Mount Tsukuba. That is actually the park in Hitachi city. So that is around Tsukuba city. That's the one of the largest waterfall in Fukuoka. So the University of Tsukuba is very top for sports actually. That's the old data though. University has got more than 120 Olympic medals, including the Paralympic medals actually. So even in Tokyo 2020 Olympic, the university got actually medals in the Olympic and also in Paralympic. And we have actually the faculty in sports school who actually are actually the gold Olympic winner in the Olympic competitions. Okay, about the general facilities, about the accommodations. So all the international students will have actually guaranteed 4 years single room dormitory, an individual dormitory for every students. We have several types. The global village is the newest one. The monthly rental fee is around $260 and the utilities fees, and also the regular type. They're old, but they are actually renovated dormitory, like $140 per month. And of course, within this price, student can find the off-campus option surrounding the university. And some on-campus services like the food courts, halal food cafeteria, the Starbucks, supermarket, convenience stores, bookstores, and more. Okay, so about this is important about the expenses. So for all the students, the application fee for the first year is around $115. That is 17,000 Japanese yen, and admission fee only first year is around 2,000 US dollar. That's around 28 man or 280,000 Japanese yen. Annual tuition fee as a public university, the annual tuition fee is very low. That is around 500,000 Japanese yen, and in US dollar, that is the 3,600 US dollar. That's an annual tuition fee per year. And minimum monthly cost of living is around 90,000 Japanese yen. So in terms of US dollar, it's around 600 US dollar. To check the time. Okay, and the estimated annual expenses for the first year is around 13,000 US dollar, and second year through fourth year it will be around 11,000 US dollar. So scholarships, the financial support. So as I mentioned that university, the few programs has few slots for the full funded Japanese government scholarships, and for those scholarships, student will wait for the tuition fee also. And for other students, student can have the Tsukuba scholarships that is around 60,000 Japanese yen for the undergraduate students, and there are justice scholarships that is Japanese assistant Students Service Association. That's around 48,000 Japanese yen per month. And also, a student can apply for the private scholarships from the private foundation. And of course, students who are not receiving scholarships can apply for the tuition fee waiver. So they can get waived for like 30%, 50%, or 100%. So students can get some sorts of actually financial support during their studentship in this program. And of course, the student can do the part-time work up to 20 hours per week. So, and some support for all the international students. They'll have academic advisors, personal tutor will be helping them with the new students with their daily life, daily livings, like the opening bank account, taking mobile phone, and filling up the necessary forms if those are in Japanese, and so on. So we have English speaking stuff in all the programs, and we have English counseling system for students for their any kind of support, educational, mental support, and the medical services. We still have to enroll in the actually national insurance and national health insurance system, and students have annual free health checkups every year. So university has Japanese language supports, although the programs itself are taught in English, but student for daily life student can, if they're interested, they can enroll in Japanese language school. They have actually online and on-site systems. And after the graduations, fundamentally, we have seen that the 80% from these programs, they move to the master's programs in Japan or outside, and 10% choose as a professional career, and 10% others like them to the home country. So we have actually top universities all over the world where our students are actually being accepted as a graduate student. And also students are doing job in a company, and even the students have actually has started their own company from some programs. That means the entrepreneurship. These are some companies established by our students from this program. So these are some the useful links from the English program. So you can find undergraduate programs, tuition fees, and information about the tuition fee supports, and voices from the international students, and so on. So we have actually two more webinars in October 23rd and November 5th, where basically the admission procedure will be discussed. And we receive the online counseling request anytime. You can use this link to request for the online counseling. So that's a brief about our English program. Thank you very much for listening.